Alright, you're welcome to this presentation by Caesar OBUDRA. Now, we're looking at artificial intelligence in information systems research, which is a systematic literature review and research agenda by Collins et al. 2021. Uh, they worked on definition, try to get definition of AI, but it's not there. But from the few papers, you will be able to see that artificial intelligence is the ability of a machine to perform a cognitive function associated with human minds, like performing reasoning, perceiving, reasoning, learning from experience, interacting with the environment, problem solving, decision making, and creativity using algorithms. And that will take us to the factors that have led to the rise of AI. From 2010, there are three. One is highly sophisticated and sophisticated algorithms. Two, we have low-cost graphics processors that are capable of performing serious computations in just milliseconds. We also have the presence of very large but correctly annotated databases. That's not all. They also found out the functions of AI to be in expert systems, which are used for problem solving, like just human beings. For example, in good Dendral, which deals with the analysis and prediction of chemical structures or molecular structures of chemicals. Two, we have machine learning, which deals with the automatically refining its methods and improving its results as it gets more data. Example of which is all recommendation data. Recommendation systems like in Google and YouTube. We have robotics, which generates computer-controlled motions of physical objects in a wide variety of settings, like those that are used in car manufacturing. We have natural language processing, which converts actually, example of which converts word speech into text. We have also machine vision, which analyzes images, an example of which is used in autonomous vehicle driving, that for example Tesla is using. Then we also have speech recognition, which is part of natural language processing, that also of course converts spoken words into text. And of all these, machine learning is the one which is mostly or highly used and also researched, followed by expert systems, natural language processing, machine vision, and robotics being the least studied. The business value of AI are very many. There are three. One is in process automation. Two is in cognitive insight and cognitive engagement, where it engages the customers and the employees to maximize, uh, say, profits, something like that. And then in the history of how research papers are disseminated, uh, much of the research papers are disseminated through conferences, but also some through journals. We have what are the contributions of researchers? Contribution types of researchers in AI. One is in frameworks, where in frameworks or methods or techniques we say these research articles provide a framework, methods or techniques that are used to facilitate the construction and management of software and the systems. Two, it provides guidelines or list of advices or recommendations. Three is in the lessons learned. Here, this provides sets of outcomes. And then the fourth is models, which models provide a presentation of observed reality in concepts or related concepts after a conceptualization process. Then we have tools that include technology programs or applications that support different aspects of information. And then the last in this contribution is in advice or implication, where the discursive and generic recommendations are based on the opinion of the researchers. Not only that, but in the beginning, long time ago, there has been very small research which is being carried out in AI and machine learning. That is especially around between 2005 and 2015, but between 2019 and 2020, there is very large research which is being carried out on AI and machine learning. And these researchers collects their data using these following techniques: one, data mining, experiment, observation, causal mapping, documentation, survey, interview, sample analysis, subsets, selection, list analysis, workshop, focus groups, questionnaire, and prediction markets. And all these techniques are embedded or used in the following research methods. the quantitative research methods, qualitative research methods, literature review, mixed method, and action research. And that will take us to have a look at what are the future areas that one can go and do research in. One is the definition of AI, whether you should define AI like intelligent human intelligence, or it is something different, because in reality it's slightly different from human intelligence, how it operates. Two, just more focus is on the technology and performance of AI, which leads also personal impacts and implications. AI researchers and regulators. Three, increase in use of machine learning as a methodology among researchers, but the measurement of its effectiveness is limited. So you can go and do more research there. Otherwise, the move from classical expert systems to a more hybrid knowledge-based expert systems is still, how effective it is not known. I mean, which one is more effective is not known. So let's go and do more research there. Otherwise, effects of extended use of advanced service robots on people is still relatively undeveloped. So, what are the impacts of the use of service robots on the people, and long-term psychological impacts on the increased use of service robots is still also limited. So, especially on individuals and societies is limited. So you can go and do more research there. Otherwise, you can also go on to looking at chatbots and intelligent agents. They have made advancements in recent years, but uh, how how valuable they are is less understood. Then we also have machine vision, which is lagging behind, and yet there is a lot of advanced AI and the hardware that could have improved it. So, what can be done there? All these are obtained from Collins et al. 2020. Yeah, that is it. We'll just stop there.